the business. I think a good role model is this. I'm going to get a sip of water here, but I'm going to finish my thought.
I do, cheers.
L'chaim. But what I'm saying to you is this. What I'm saying to you is, if I'm looking to break into the business, here's what I want to do. Like I said,
you got books here.
Yes, I got
books. Let's talk about these books.
I'm going to tell you right now. You got MRC, you got Relativity, and then you've got Electus.
Okay.
And they all got a financing source from Silicon Valley. There's a component, and then you got Wall Street. Okay, and everybody. So the thing is if I'm really looking to profitably wise, if you've got a burning passion, we've got to get in the business and go start at an agency like Mr. Emanuel did 23 years ago, starting out making $250 a year, $250 a week. He was making $250 a week. He overcame dyslexia. If you go to YouTube, you can watch a 9-minute, 15-second thing where he spoke very eloquently. And I think that's truly who he is. He did a little segment where he overcame dyslexia, and now he's reading scripts to some of the biggest people in the business. So if we're looking, if we've got a burning passion like Guy, he's producing the Twilight movies and all that, and he's been very successful soundtracks on movies. I think that we got to go and work in the business. But if we're looking to maximize it profitability-wise, like cash-wise, I think we go work in either Silicon Valley at a company called Sequoia Capital that was behind Google and behind YouTube and behind Funny or Die, or we go work for Goldman Sachs. The one thing about this is this. I want to say this right now. I want to say this one thing. I want to say one thing, and I love you, Sam, and I work for you, and you're my boss. But what I want to say to you is this. You look at a Lloyd Blankfein. Okay, you look at a Kevin Huvane, you look at a Rahm Emanuel, you look at, an Ari Emanuel, you look at people that are starting out in the business, of Ben Silverman. A lot of these people didn't start out with anything, okay? But you look at a Lloyd Blankfein. He started out, his dad was a postal clerk, his mom was a
you can become wherever you want, no matter where you come from.
Yeah, right? But the key is Charlie Rose. Here's some of the strategies I want to get. Charlie Rose is a gold mine. Okay. Charlie calls himself the fourth Emmanuel. Okay. It's a gold mine. You have people like Lloyd Blankfein on there. You have like Jeffrey Katzenberg, and you have like all these top people. And it's like, I think a lot of people in life, they study school, but they don't really study life. Right. And so I think the key is
study life.
Study the business.
Now, what are these books you have?
I want to say
these books?
Yeah, basically is this, and I appreciate your time, Sam. I really, I know it's, thank you for having me on here. I know you have qualified people. It's hard to have non-pros like me, But the thing is this: there's this new book that came out, and I actually read 60 pages of it. And I don't ever read books. Like I actually got The Operator, and I used to read the cable. I actually read a lot of it. But the thing is this book right here is called The Men Who Would Be King. It seems like it doesn't seem too.
What is this book about? How does this help you in the entertainment?
No, but the thing about it is this. Success leaves clues. Tony Robbins talks about that.
Does that have anything to do with it?
The key is that you want to find people that are successful and you want to copy them. In school, we can't copy like in school. It's a very individualistic thing. Right. You have to regurgitate it, okay? We live in an era right now, like Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google said. The CEO of Google said, like, the educational system is antiquated. We need to be able to search for things, to teach people how to search for things, because when he was a kid, he had to remember the 50 states, okay? But now we got to teach people how to search. Eric Schmidt, he's on Twitter, okay? He's a beautiful man.
You're on Twitter again?
I am, but it's not about me, it's about we, okay? And so what I'm saying to you is this, is we want to find people like a Jeffrey, like a David Geffen, who's leveraged.
I see David Geffen on the book here.
Yes, sir. But you got Katzenberg, you got Spielberg, and you got Barry Diller. See, the thing is this. I'm going to tell you one thing. The most powerful company, and I'm going to talk about a graduate right here that went to Beverly Hills. His name is Barry Diller. Okay, he was at Paramount. He was at Paramount from '74 to '84. Okay, his proteges were Michael Eisner and Jeffrey Katzenberg. Okay, well, in '84, Mr. Diller, who was a Beverly Hills graduate, was recruited to go over and build Fox. Okay, American Idol. Okay, he brought Peter Chernin in because he brought people to recruiting.
American Idol's over now. Yeah, Simon Cowell left.
No, but it's going to be the best is yet to come. No, Simon Fuller's going to make something happen with it. We got to believe. Okay, but what I'm saying to you is this.
It's over now.
Well, no, and I love you though, and you're wonderful. Thank you for lending me that money. But what I'm saying to you is
are you going to pay me back?
Yeah, eventually? But what I'm saying to you is we need to learn from like people that we got to bring something to Hollywood. Right. Hollywood's like this guy told me it's like you got to bring something to it. So people like a David Geffen, a Spielberg, and a Katzenberg. Barry Diller had two guys, Michael Eisner and Jeffrey Katzenberg, protéging under him. Okay, those guys in 1984, Disney was $2 billion. It was like right now it's worth about $60 billion. Okay, it's killing it right now. Steve Jobs is the biggest shareholder of it. I want to say something, but what I'm saying to you is this: it was a sleeping giant.
Right.
But what they did is Stanley Gold and the Hunt brothers. They recruited this guy named Michael Eisner, Jeffrey Katzenberg, that were proteges of Beverly Hills High graduate Barry Diller. They came over there to Disney with Frank Wells and Roy Disney and Stanley Gold. From 84 to 94, they took it from $2 billion to $28 billion.
Let me ask you a question about that.
$2 billion to $28 billion. Well, you know what they did?
What?
Sam, I want to tell you what they did.
What did they do?
They brought people in, just like Barry Diller brought Peter Chernin into News Corp. He recruited him out of New York. We got to build a team. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. I've got Michael Carter on my team.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So, do you remember during a certain period of time when Universal was hot? They did Star Wars, Jurassic Park,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
E.T.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yes, sir.
These were all movies that made the studio.
Yeah, but let me tell you something right now. The best is yet to come for Universal, because MRC, Media Rights Capital, they did Bruno, Barat, Religious. They got a 20-picture deal. So the best is yet to come for Universal, because Comcast, NBC, Universal, the merger is going to go through this year. Let me tell you about Universal, bro. They got a show called Breakthrough with Tony Robbins that's coming out. It is going to be Relativity as a producer on it, Tom Foreman and the House Extreme Home Makeovers. It is going to go quantum vertical. I don't even think people realize how big that show is going to be. Okay, it's going to be a huge international phenomenon.
Now, do you think they should bring Back to the Future?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't even seen Avatar. I heard it's some movie. I haven't seen it, but I ain't mad at Mr. Cameron. I'm more interested. I haven't seen it, but God bless him. Okay, I know Jeffrey Katzenberg's seen it 5 times.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing we should do, is go to charlierose.com and watch Jeffrey's on there 36 minutes. I watched it twice, and he's operationally got. I mean, the best is yet to come. This book right here. Get the damn book. It doesn't seem too haterish. It seems pretty positive to me. Pretty. Who knows what the real truth is?
Men should be kings.
Yeah.